Hi guys, this is the FCD Portable edition of the Vortex. I'm going to do this video in two parts just to show you the exterior and interior of the actual model, and then in the second part I'll be demonstrating how it actually sounds, works, etc. Okay, so this is the actual box itself. As you can see, it's based on sort of a almost A4 sized wooden case. The actual dimensions I have given on the website, but you can get a rough idea of what it looks like, you know, the size of it from how I'm holding it here. I'll go through this quickly because of the video. On the front here we have speaker grill, and on the front of the speaker grill is a crystal, and that is an amethyst which has been inscribed with the patterns of the symbols for angelic names such as Raphael and all the protective angels that we can use while we're using the boxes to give it a sense of protection. That's there on the front there, on the speaker grill. On the front, very simple controls. We have here the sweep adjust rate, so it's got adjustable sweep, this box. Okay. Second thing down here just below it is the audio out. So although this is quite loud, you can actually plug in an auxiliary lead there and put it through a bigger amplifier or headphones or something like that. Okay. If you use headphones, by the way, it won't cut off the sound that comes out of the unit. Right. Also on the front here you've got the FCD logo there at the top, which you can see that's been stuck on there in wood and stained. This is your main power on off button, okay, on the front there. That operates everything. I'll just quickly show you, but I won't show you, I'll do a demo with the sound in a minute ago. I'll just show you what actually happens. When you press it, you can see that the actual speaker lights up there, and the lights are whirling round, but you can't actually see them very well on this video. Okay, so that's your on off button there. There is a button below it, and this is basically the amplifier circuit in this box and the actual radio circuit are two separate systems. They have to be, because otherwise you get interference on one on the other and don't get a clear signal come through. So that just switch on the actual amplifier, reverb, that sort of thing there at the bottom. Okay, and that you just click that down once you've turned the power on. Okay, right, on the side here, on this side, you can actually see there's an extended aerial, an FM aerial width, and that's quite long. As you can see, it's about 2.5 feet long, so that picks up quite a good signal. If you live in a good area where you get a good signal. Okay, some people prefer it without the aerials on. This model's got the aerial on it. It's got a handle attached here at the top, which is very sturdy. It's not plastic like the other ones. It's a really got a metal interior in the handle, so that'll last basically forever. On the top here as well is a latch that is built on. I'll show you that closer up. Latch in the middle just underneath the handle there that holds the whole unit securely together. On these boxes you get little latches and things that are just made for, like, jewellery boxes and things like that. They're not very good, so I've replaced all of those and the handle and everything, so it's a much sturdier box, so you can take it around in a portable way and it's not going to fall apart. Okay, and then we go to the other side here, and we've got the reverb at the top there knob, which is a rotary dial, and you've got the volume for the amplifier there on the side as well, which is also a rotary dial. All the buttons match. As you can see, they're all silver coloured, even on the front, so it really does look superb to me. It's got feet on the bottom there, you can see, and these are all tough plastic feet that won't wear away very quickly. And then we go to the back. On here you can see we've got, now this unit, because it uses 15 watts of power plus basically, it does need quite a lot of DC power to run the thing. So what I've decided to do is to split it up. You'll see in a minute when I open it up, into two lots of power sources basically. You've got a 12 volt power pack here in the back, and what I do advise is although this will last for quite a while, you'd be better off with rechargeable batteries. So that will hold, I do believe there's 8 batteries in there, AA batteries, which 1.5 volts, which will give you the 12 volts. So they're in there, but if you get replaceable, obviously you're not having to buy batteries all the time, you just charge them up on a charger and put them in here then. Okay, you've got a fail-safe switch on this pack, which is good, so that's on off there. If you turn it off, you can't turn the buttons on the front on, so your batteries are going to last longer. Okay, you've got that there. And then finally on the back here, you've got a nice plaque that had these printed. They're actually, if I come up a bit closer to the webcam, you see, I don't know if you can see the writing on it, but basically it's just talking about we are all energy, that sort of thing. It's on all the Vortex boxes, and that just finishes it off nicely, so that it's an official FCD box. Okay, quickly we'll go inside it now. Undo the latch on the top, which is just push forward and opens. I'm going to have to do this really carefully because I'm trying to keep it on camera and do this at the same time. So I'll open it up, just turn it around like that. You see inside there are another 3. I'm not going to point at things unfortunately because I've got it sort of like on one hand here, but you can see there are 3 AA batteries which actually operate the radio side of things, which is separate from the amplifier that works off the 12 volt on the back. You've got a substantial speaker there, I'll point at this side, that's easier, that it does kick out. You'll see later in the demo, quite a loud sound and very clear. And it is mounted on top of, and this is where the Vortex printer board, which I'll talk in a separate video about, actually comes through. You've got a fan there that is actually working really as a cooler for the device, which make your batteries last longer and keep the electronics in better shape, but also it does actually affect the sound that comes out of it. Okay. On the bottom there you've got the usual thing, the amplifier, reverb, the radio in there and everything. You see it's all fairly neat and it all fits in there very well. It's all protected very well as well. So that's basically it inside. Close that up. This is not a hacked radio like some of the other FCDs. This is individual modules, electronic modules that have all been built together into the one unit, so that it works, you know, from scratch, from my own design basically, and help with others. I've got to mention this point. It's got a wave generator in it, which I did have help from Simon Cox, who actually showed me and showed others publicly how that works, and that is fitted into there to give the adjustment on the sweep. Okay, so that's that there. So that's the FCD Vortex portable. Okay, thank you. This is the demo of the actual sweep. You can speed it up or slow it down. It will come through in a moment, but signal around here, as I've always said on here, is absolute rubbish.
Now, the new routine was
Don't think of anything else but 8. Heard me yet? We look.
There's the volume there on the side. Reverb.
It's not a long time, so yeah, it's
And really,
It's got quite a nice clear sound. Okay, yeah, just about turn off the reverb and the main power button up here at the side. Okay, thank you.